Alright, I just woke up not long ago. Really wanted to make a video about something I keep seeing time after time again with the people who come to me for help. This is eating disorders. They're more common than y'all think. So, let's get into it. Alright, so an eating disorder would be classified basically as you're eating food too little and then too much. Too little, too much. Alright, it has a lot to do with the mental state. You don't look at yourself for a little bit in the mirror and actually pay attention, and then when you finally look, you're like not pleased with yourself. You decide to go on a diet. Eventually, or immediately, you go a little too extreme in the diet. It's hard to stick to. Maybe you exercise, whatever. You feel like you deserve calories for whatever reason. You have a cheat day. I'm gonna debunk cheat days in a minute, but the cycle continues. Eat too much, too little. Eventually, y'all give up. Choose not to care again. Maybe you did see some progress after a while, and you gain some weight back. And this yo-yo effect happens over and over and over again. So, how can we stop this epidemic from happening? Alright, how can we stop this? And the key is more information. A lot of y'all just don't have enough information to help yourselves. So, how do you burn calories? How do you lose weight successfully? You need to know that eating in a deficit is what's going to make you burn calories. Alright? So, if your maintenance calories, the calories that you need to keep the same weight you have, is some number, let's just say it's 2,000 calories. Alright? Just an example. At 2,000 calories, you won't lose weight, you won't gain weight. Well, at 1,900 calories, you lose weight. At 2,100 calories, you gain weight. Alright? The number was bigger. Now, people don't eat the same amounts every day. Okay? Some of y'all eat a whole lot more one day, a little less, a whole lot more again, and then extremely less. Y'all go back and forth. Most of y'all don't even track what you're eating. Y'all need to track. It gives you guidelines, and I'm going to be able to help you out as long as you're attempting to track your calories. So, over a week, 7 days time, adding up all your calories that have you consumed, and you divide that number by 7, it will give you an average. If the average is less than your maintenance, you lose weight. If it's greater than, you gain weight. Depending on how big the margin difference is, will determine how big the loss or gain is. Okay? For a healthy number, for those who are wanting to lose weight, you don't really want to lose more than 1% of your body weight a week. Okay? Some of y'all can get away with it if you're really overweight, but you really don't want to lose too much. The leaner you get, the less weight you want to lose a week. Okay? So for me, I wouldn't want to lose 1 pound a week because I'm really lean already, and it's almost guaranteed I will lose some muscle mass. Okay? Muscle mass is important, even if y'all don't think you can see your muscle, because that actually helps determine your calories that you burn every day. All right, your body has to burn calories, consume energy to preserve your organs. All right, muscle mass and other things. All right, so the more muscle you have, the more energy you burn for free, just to keep it on you. So keep that in mind. So it's important to try to gain muscle. Okay. All right. So all in all, the deficit will make you lose weight. All right. If you eat, say, 300 calories more than you should one day, but yet you walk an extra 5 miles than you normally do, you're in a 200 calorie deficit. So therefore, that day was successful, okay? Makes sense? So if you put in the amount of cardio to make up for things, that will allow y'all to eat more food. Now, if y'all don't want to do cardio, then you don't need to eat more food. All right? You can do absolutely zero amount of cardio and lose amazing weight. You can, in fact, just do nothing and sit down all day and lose weight. I don't recommend those things because you got cardiovascular health. You don't want your heart to be unproportionate. All right. Now, how you do that is just eating in a greater deficit. Okay. The less active you are, the less food you need. Okay. Some tips for y'all. I've gave y'all the same tips before in the other videos, but throw away anything. Get rid of stuff. Stop buying things that are easy to get into. Cereal bags, nuts, candy bars. Okay? Anything that you can easily get in and grab. You won't even have to be hungry. Just the fact you know it's around, you're going to want to eat it. It makes you feel good. It raises dopamine levels in your head, you know? Sugar is very, very dangerous. Okay? If y'all like soda, y'all need to be careful. Okay? All that sugar is carbohydrates. Okay? Carbohydrates is energy. Energy is calories. Okay? So if it has 40 sugars, that's at least 40 carbohydrates plus whatever other carbohydrates it may have. Okay? Which is calories, and 40 times 4. That's what, about 160 calories. So you drank a couple sodas over the day, you're done. You can still drink soda if it has 0 calories, though. It's not going to affect your input. So if you eat any Coke, anything, pop, whatever you want to call it, 0 calories, awesome. You didn't add anything. Now, you need to make sure that you look at the labels, though. If it has any of the following: alcohol, carbohydrates, fat, or protein, it does have calories. Even if it says it has 0 calories, if it has anything greater than 0 on alcohol, sugar, because sugar is carbohydrates, fat, protein, it does have calories in it. Okay, I have other videos talking about how to calculate calories and stuff if you want to check them out. Alright, so weekly deficit. You could either A, be very strategic and calculate your calories and eat in a calorie range every single day, or you could punish yourself a little bit, but still get basically the same results, about 90% of the same results. And I'm going to explain more what I'm talking about. So, if you eat, say, in a deficit, say you're eating 1,500 calories, 1,500 calories, assuming your maintenance was 2,000. Well, over the course of time, you're in a 500 calorie deficit, times that by 7, right? You're in a, 3,500 calorie deficit? Cool, so you lost probably about a pound that week. Okay. Well, on the other hand, if you go roller coaster up and down, you eat 600 calories one day and 1,400 calories the other day, and then down to 500 calories, and then all of a sudden you eat 3,000 calories, and you get the point. And then you add it all up, and it shows that you averaged, after dividing by 7, right? You averaged about 500 calories deficit. You still lost a pound. But whereas one person was, slightly uncomfortable maybe, or okay the whole week, and the other person was like starving their brain off, like, going crazy, and then they ate a little bit more and they felt a little bit better, and then they starved again, and then they ate too much and they felt really full and happy and satisfied for once, like, cheat day, I need to do this, and then back and forth, and they're starving real bad, want to beat themselves up. I want to eat so bad, but I'm doing this because I'm on a diet. And then you go cheat day, and that's crazy. All right, it's actually insane. Don't do that. Now, don't do that. Cheat days are really stupid. Okay, y'all think you're gonna increase your metabolism for the entire week, reset things. All you're doing is increasing your metabolism that day that you eat more food than you have been. If you're eating crazy low, your metabolism will slow down a little bit. But at the same time, you're also burning more calories if you're not eating that much. But at the same time, if you eat a whole lot more food, you might increase your metabolism. So say you ate 3,000 calories. Oh, okay, so you might have increased it by, say, 1/3. 33% or so. Okay. You still, if that's the case, you burned off 1,000 calories. Cool. But guess what? You're still 2,000 calories in the hole. Meaning, all the other days that you're trying to make up for that, you're just burning off those extra calories that you consumed, and then it's just, all right. So don't do that. Okay. Eat in a deficit that you can handle. If that is losing half a pound a week and that's all you can handle, you're going to just take longer to see your goal body weight. Okay? If you can handle losing 2 pounds a week, and that's within the 1% rule that I was talking about, losing 1% of your body weight a week, good. You don't really want to lose too much though, okay? If y'all eat too little of food, especially you women who need particular minerals, all right, it could mess up your period and other things, okay? You don't want to do that. Girls, you really don't need to be eating less than 1,000 calories, okay? There shouldn't be any reason why you should be eating less than 1,000 calories a day, okay? If you eat 1,000 calories a day, I guarantee you will lose weight, like a lot, and you'll see, but some of y'all that's way too much, and some of y'all, it just depends. It really depends. I would have to go individual on that, but yeah, okay, don't lose too much, okay? All right, something that might help y'all if y'all do decide to do some type of roller coaster thing throughout the week, and that's more your style, whatever, you feel like, oh, I can eat a lot more food and then eat less one day, make up for it, you kind of can make up for it. The results are about the same. You get about 90% of the results still, right? In some cases, 100% of the results, but one is more comfortable than the other. But what I'm getting at is try to keep your highest number and your lowest number of calories that you're consuming each day throughout the week no more than this gap I'm about to give you. 600 and 800 calories, somewhere between there. If you're choosing to, do all this, that will keep things more comfortable and more attainable for y'all if y'all keep to that rule. So, for example, let's say 2,000 calories is your maintenance level, and you eat, say, 1,200 calories, all right, one day, and you stay consistent somewhere around that area, a little higher again, go back down 12, and then you have one day where you eat a whole lot more, say 1,800 calories. Well, 18 minus 12 is 6, so that was 600 calorie difference from the highest calories you eat in that week versus the lowest. And plus, you're still in a deficit from the 2,000, so that's good, right? Another example, if you ate 2,000 calories, well, that day you're just not going to lose weight per se, right? Which is okay. It's not like you ate in a surplus, and that's within the number, right? 600 to 800. That will help you all out. If you're not seeing, first of all, y'all should weigh yourself every single day. Weigh yourself every single day in the same conditions. So as soon as you wake up, use the bathroom, weigh yourself, drink 2 cups of water, yada yada. Do the same thing. You eat breakfast, weigh yourself again, see how much your food was when you in your belly, whatever. Weigh yourself before you go to bed, yada yada yada. When it comes down to figuring out your stuff, pick one of those weights. So let's say all morning or all nighttime weight. Pick your favorite weights. Okay, so all morning weights. Add those up, divide them by 7. Okay, cool. Next week, do the same thing. Compare the two numbers. See where you're at. See if you need to adjust your calories, okay? That's what y'all need to do. Try to, whenever you're hungry, you already threw all the junk snack things you can dig into away. Whenever you're hungry, try not to eat. Try to drink 2 cups of water every time you're hungry. An hour or 2 passes by and you're definitely hungry, and you keep making trips to drink water. Okay, eat some food. Try to eat high protein and high fiber focused meals. So that could be anything. It could be 20 chicken nuggets and green beans. A lot of green beans. Why green beans? Because green beans have fiber in them. Things with fiber, high fiber intake. I mean, it could be anything with high fiber. Your goal should be, for most people, your goal should be at least 20 grams of fiber, okay? If you're eating more than that, if you need to eat more than 1,500 calories, if you have to eat 2,000 calories, 25 grams of fiber at least. If you eat 2,500 calories, at least 30 grams of fiber. Okay, you see what I'm doing there? Yeah. So fiber is important. It'll help you stay satisfied longer, and you won't be as hungry. Same thing with high protein. Same thing with foods that will stretch your stomach. Something that makes it uncomfortable and you're like, ooh, I'm bloated. Okay? A little trick for y'all. If you don't like the bloated feeling, save your biggest meals for bedtime. Okay? You go to bed on a full stomach. awesome. I don't want to hear any of the myths where it says, oh, you shouldn't sleep on a belly full of fat, and it'll turn off fat or whatever. That's stupid. That's really dumb. Okay, a lot of growth hormone and other things and are happening while you're sleeping. It's really great with the sleep. Your body's not stupid. Okay, food is always sitting on your stomach, no matter if you're sleeping or awake. If you're eating food. Okay. Plus, when you eat a lot of food and you go to sleep, your body's able to process those calories more better because you're not awake and moving around. And if you're bloated, no one's going to really see you. So you always look your best throughout the day because you're just eating meals focused on protein and fiber throughout the day, just to hold you over for 3 or 4 hours before your next little meal that has protein and fiber. You should really focus on protein and fiber. Okay. And then when you get home, big giant yummy meal. Okay. Go to bed. That's if you're hungry. If you're not hungry, then don't eat. Okay. No one's gonna see you. You wake up. All that food's basically processed after 8 to 10 hours of sleeping. Right. You should be sleeping a good bit if you're wanting. That can be another video. But yeah. Okay. I wake up and I look really lean all the time. I notice if I eat big meals throughout the day, I do get bloated because I'm a human, and I don't like the way I look. So if you're self-conscious in any way and you don't want to look bloated, then some of y'all have enough blubber to, if you look bloated or not, it looks exactly the same, so it don't matter to y'all. But as you get leaner, that's something you might want to consider. Okay. I think I pretty much said everything I should probably say. I mean, I could probably go into more detail, but that could be a part 2 or something. All right. Hope this helps y'all out, and more next time.